presents Bla Bla Bla, the live show. C'est bon. With your hosts, Stephanie and Mary.
Hi guys, welcome to the Bla 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 for this 4th edition. We're all reunited this morning again, very early, for a show full of surprises. We're having...
it was pretty late. It's pretty late.
Okay, we could say that.
We can say that.
It kind of became a routine that whenever we have Bla Bla Bla, none of us are sleeping the night before.
Exactly.
We're also excited to be with you.
I didn't know we were like on a...
How are people doing
on
the
a Bla 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 like marathon.
Yeah, it's a Bla 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 marathon almost every day. Then
I guess everybody here is really excited. The word running over there is, I can't wait to see it. It's my first time, my second time, and everybody's just really happy. So
You look so cool, Amir, as
You
usual.
are.
thank you.
you look super.
And look, your Bla Bla throw.
I think it will be a trend now.
Yeah.
Seth loves it so much.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
So
So we're having a busy show today because we're having new videos never released before, never seen
Of course.
by anybody, a bootleg. We're going to talk about the tour in China and Japan, about the Hope project, about the reissue of the album Love is a Promise, Whispering Goodbye, and of course, obviously, about the SFCC, as it's a grand opening today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But, well, before that, first thing first, Alex, everybody wants to know, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. You're talking.
Okay.
You're talking about those little parts.
Your fractured ribs, your chipped tooth.
Yeah.
Those
Anything
little
else I
issues.
No, I think everything is okay. Everything will be fine. I just laughing is quite a challenge, but
breathing too.
I had the chance to touch his rib yesterday.
Yeah, it's very huge and at the wrong
Yeah,
place.
it's big like a ball.
It's kind of special.
But the cool thing is the body is such a wonderful machine because
It's a factory.
When something is broken and you don't have, let's say, time to go to the hospital or something to get fixed, looks like the body is taking care of itself,
But you know what, brother?
So sometimes it can be like it's getting back, but not
gonna join
necessarily
like
like it was before.
That's when you see like the need of a doctor, of a specialist.
Yeah.
He's got a T-bone right here.
But each time Alex, have something breaking on his body, he will say the same sentence. So no doctor.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
body is a real
But the
good
spirit
doctor.
is there completely.
Yeah, we
fully.
can see that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Passion
exactly.
is there.
Energy is there.
Everything is there.
I just want to thank everybody for your
Nice.
support and all your kind words. I promise that I will go to a doctor
I'll go take note of that.
as soon as I can.
Somebody should tweet that.
And notice that body surfing have never been compromised.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Yeah, during all the tour. Yeah.
For those
every
who
show
may
at
not
body
know,
surfing.
well, the band is just coming back from a tour in China and Japan. They've been there for a month and a half, and it's been quite an intense tour for each and every one of them.
Intense.
But Alex has suffered, his body has suffered a little more, the consequences.
That was just
of the
a
tour.
little
Let's
different.
just say it like that.
A little different.
Alternative.
I'm very committed.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
It's
word.
all
man.
about
We
That's
can
the
follow
word.
you guys on tour through your China page, your Japan page as well. You post a lot of pictures, videos. But while we were looking at them, Mary and I, we found some new ones that we had never seen before.
Oh wow.
And we would like to know.
Dangerous.
Man, everything was cool
Yeah,
until now.
The pace was awesome. Oh
And there
yeah.
were several pictures.
It's weird.
There's a
of these
legend.
words.
It's a
going with that.
legend.
It's
Yeah.
a legend.
What is that?
Well, it's if his legend. It's
Yeah.
What's the legend?
I've been full, I've been full because we said to me that if you're eating that, it's part of the legend of the country, and you have like special. It's gonna renew your heart, eh?
Yeah, it's the
The
legend
silk
of the
heart.
the memory of the silk heart.
The silk heart.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you ate it and
You have a soft
Yeah.
Yeah,
heart.
he's quite the same.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay?
Yeah.
You show us signs.
The only thing that changed after he ate that thing was just like his face or something
Oh, yeah.
for like a few minutes. And and running after Jeff as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just heard the awesome
That was
sound of
crunchy.
crunchy. Yeah, it was
Crispiness
crispy.
of the
It's so
worm.
beautiful.
Actually, this is the only time Seth didn't eat McDonald's.
True story.
Yeah. So yeah.
Disgusting.
But it's,
Milk silk or something.
Big Bird almost threw up just seeing me eating that, man. It
But
was-
he's a bit of an eating.
That was
eating
not
worms
because
and
of the
stuff
silk,
like that.
yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, yeah.
we've got some more pictures
Hey.
here.
Yeah.
I hope you're having a good time this
Yeah.
morning.
Enjoy
your
Everybody,
meal.
yeah.
For us
Enjoy
here.
breakfast.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Enjoy breakfast.
So car.
Well, this picture is one we could see in the pictures you posted during the tour. But we would like to know exactly what are you doing there, lying on the ground
I'm
on
sleeping.
stage?
yeah.
Oh, it's,
I doubt it.
That's probably when I hit him with my
Yeah,
face.
exactly.
it's been a very long bridge for that song, so you just took a nap.
Yeah, exactly. No, actually, we were, as many people know, I'm a huge Cramps fan,
with
and
Kenny.
with Kenny. And before leaving for the tour, Kenny and I spent a lot of time together, and we were just laughing about it. And I said, "Well, we're gonna pay homage." That's
That's a man.
Right there, right
So it's
there.
Exactly what I wanted to know.
Exactly. So this is an homage to Lux. So Kenny, this is for you.
That
so
was for him.
That's,
yeah, exactly.
You
You
Don't have
kept a
the
bit
same
more
suit?
of the clothing though.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
true story. I wanted to go with like underwears like that, but the promoter said that in China it's not really something that you should do. Especially
No.
that I did a lot more than I was supposed to, and I
Okay,
said
and
way
whatever
more than I
happened
was
in
allowed
Japan?
to. I'm sorry.
Whatever happened in Japan? Why didn't you do
Oh,
it
well,
then?
Japan is like
you
family.
had a chance to do it.
Japan is family, I don't want to like walk around in my
Underwear.
underwears
Or
like
my
that.
underwear.
But
Yeah.
if you're asking,
Who knows?
Do it right now.
Yeah, yeah, do it now. Just lay it out on the table.
Yeah, exactly. the hardcore way.
Be comfortable.
Please do.
Serve yourself.
And I think that maybe I've got, do we've got other pictures as well?
I think
I've got
so.
one YB. I don't know.
Oh my God.
What is that?
Oh.
Can we just have a look?
We have some questions. Oh, what a tour!
Pictures I didn't know of.
Yeah, exactly.
meditation?
Meditation, you mean? The world of Seth?
Oh yeah.
No, I was examining the floor.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
And
Yeah.
the floor in
You
China
were
is totally
you were
different.
meditating.
Yeah,
It's
nice
a
try,
different
man.
kind of living the passion.
Yeah. And I've got another one as well.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, wow!
Are they Cramps fans as well?
Yeah, exactly. So it was supposed to be called like the Naked Tour or something.
The thing is that you need to understand that in China it's okay to eat with shirtless.
Yeah,
Just
but
the
what
night
about
guys.
Because the hair, the beards didn't fit with China. You wanted to get as close as possible
Yeah,
to the
'cause-
culture by
yeah,
the night
getting
before-
shirtless while eating.
It was a cultural experience.
This
The
is
night before
international
we were-
brotherhood.
The night before we were walking on the sidewalk and we
exactly.
saw that
Wonderful.
restaurant.
I like this, guys. This is
Yeah.
beautiful, man.
We can
man.
see that Moose really wants the food. Look at
Yeah.
him like, no.
No, thank you.
Actually, he's taking pictures. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Tata for now.
Posing for the camera. How nice
Tata
of
for
you.
now.
It's already
Yeah,
ready.
but wait. You need to understand. I don't know. YB. Wait. You need to
Okay, is
understand
there
that.
something else we don't know
Yeah.
about
Can
it?
you YB? You need to understand that everybody they did that because everybody in the restaurant were they were all doing it.
Yeah.
So maybe we can have a picture of everybody in the restaurant doing it as well.
It's because it's complicated.
Oh, everybody else in the
Don't see the table
restaurant.
next to us.
But you know what?
Yeah, so I don't know what happened.
But there's the chef
Yeah,
over there.
there was people before we get chest naked.
Yeah, we can see that right away.
They,
Yeah.
they ran
But
away.
they were not
It's
able-
clear.
Isn't this
Got the
what we
point?
call like peer
Maybe it was the
pressure
smell, I
or
don't
something
know.
like that?
So anyway, just
Peer pressure?
Yeah, probably.
It's the hot pot.
yeah.
It was very hot, seriously.
Do we have more pictures?
No, that's
Other subjects?
Picture party's over.
Alright, so we were expecting surprises and we're already having a lot.
Yeah.
And I heard during the song in the beginning that you guys were really looking forward to the end of this show. So I don't know what's gonna happen then.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
guess we can be up for more surprises.
Yeah.
There's
well,
always
one of the
surprises.
surprises is that those pictures here, well, we're giving them
Yep.
in a contest. So everybody that is on chat with us right now, since the beginning, you're having a chance to buy them. So, and not to buy, sorry, to
win
win
them.
them. Yeah. You're buying a chance to win, no, but you're having a chance.
It's already weird.
I'm confused.
In the chat.
That's so cool.
Exactly.
Right?
And
All right.
so join the chat and you'll have it.
See, guys.
And
So you have
we're
a
When
gonna
you're
chance
putting
to
like
win.
four guys
Right after?
chest naked, like girls are getting crazy.
They cannot stand
Good
it.
job,
It's
guys.
better than even than every calendar on earth. Like
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Or maybe we should put like those that
Yeah,
one
we should do
with
it.
you
Yeah.
guys chest naked.
Should do a hot
Yeah.
pot calendar.
Yeah, it's gonna be even better than firefighter.
Yeah.
the Chengdu file.
Yeah.
All right,
So yeah, I can wait
until
to
the end of
buy
the
a
show-
contest
Yeah.
to win
Yeah.
some
So good
buying.
Participate in contest.
So guys, you can win the pictures.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
until the end of the show, anybody who's on the chat has a chance to win, and we're gonna contact them after
Yeah.
to ask
Easy.
them for
It's so
obviously
cool.
their mailing address.
Yeah. So just write to us, just say hi or whatever. If you're on the chat, you can have it.
Win the pictures.
Hello, Mary.
Hi or
And
whatever.
we've got a question from Yukiko
Oh,
in Japan, and she wants to know if it was your first time for each and every one of you going
to be chest
China.
naked?
No.
No,
Actually,
no,
well, we
definitely
heard
not.
about the funny stories. We saw the worms. We saw the chests. But how is it?
The chest incident. It was
How is
amazing.
it
It
for
was,
you to be in China and for a month,
Yeah.
a whole month,
Seriously,
touring
it-
about the whole country.
it was really amazing because it's quite funny when you know we there's what's going on in all the media and everything and sometimes you feel like you're kind of left field regarding what's really going on, and I think that despite like all the political issues in China, the people were so amazing.
Wow,
Yeah.
I mean,
fantastic.
we've been welcomed like family over
Yeah.
there,
Wow.
and every single night was different.
Yeah.
We went to so many cities, and every time, the same. It was all different, but the same spirit of being welcome
Yeah,
was
totally.
overwhelming.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Overwhelming.
They brought us into areas that changed our lives,
Yeah.
night after night, basically. It was
Wow.
overwhelming. Yeah, way more than expected. It was something completely unexpected,
Yeah.
basically. It was very special.
And the concerts were so intense,
Oh,
and the
man.
people they were so into it, and they were, when everything is on the verge of, just collapsing in such a positive way, that was the reason. That was the main reason why we were giving so much as well.
Yeah, I was very impressed by the heart of the young people in China. Every night we met different people, and the common point is they were so alive, so open, and willing to experience everything and anything. They were really trusting as well. So the sharing that we had every single night was surprising me. Like every show was, before the show was like, okay, how can it be like more
yeah.
special than yesterday, or can it be as intense as yesterday? And it was intense differently every
Believe
single
me,
night.
yeah.
It can be, yeah.
I
Yeah.
was really surprised. It was
Wow.
really overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And right after China, you guys left for Japan, where you spent 1 week
Yeah.
over there, did some shows, and you did a special one in a temple in Kyoto
Yeah.
that you wanted to share with us. So we're gonna see a little bit of a video
Oh.
that happened on that day.
Looking back at me, and I'm wandering from the city to the ocean, the city to the ocean. And so sometimes it feels so far away between the grief and my sorrow. From the city to the ocean, baby. From the city to the ocean, hey. From the city to the ocean. 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 I can see myself. I can see the reflection of my face looking back at me. Looking back at me. As I'm trying to stand up and too late. From the city to the ocean. From the city to the ocean. Between the green calling my name from the city to oh hey 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 from the city to the ocean. I can hear you calling my name, calling my name, calling my name as I'm sending a reflection on my face.
Wow, that's incredible, pretty intense
What a
as well,
moment.
though I guess a different kind of intensity from the one you guys experienced in China. So you decided to share this very special moment with us through a bootleg that you're giving away for free to everybody. And here we have the cover picture for this bootleg. So something very special once again. And why exactly did you decide to share this specific moment? Why this show?
I think every concert is quite different, but this one has been quite unique for many reasons. First of all, just the fact that we were able to play
In the temple.
Yeah, in the temple. But some people would say, "Oh man, that's so cool! You guys played in a temple. It's so unique, you know. Just you're the first band to do that."
Yeah, but it was more than that.
Yeah, because it was like going back home for us. You know, it's my brother Skosho's family temple, and just to be there, we just felt at home, and we felt that peace. And towards that peace, we were able to really let go of everything. And that concert was so intense, was so real, that it wasn't about the performance at all. It was just about sharing the moment and the ability not to execute, you know, perfection as you're crafting, as you're delivering your music, but really to live, you know, and sharing with the people has been quite amazing. So we wanted to we wanted to share that with the people, and you'll be able to understand as you're watching this that it's not only like any type of, you know, live performance. The team here did an amazing job just to, you know, it's kind of a short movie, and so it means that you're able to feel and to experience as well. You know, it's not about the band and Alex and whatever, you know, you might expect. It's really something that you can appropriate, you know, and to take for yourself.
Wow.
Experience.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great because Dina from Vancouver just rolled out. It reminds me of when we were in Toronto.
Yeah.
In the hotel room. And it's really the same vibe that we can feel in that video. And you sharing it also.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people are really looking forward to it. I've been looking at chat and everybody's saying how excited they are for that bootleg to be released, and how many people from Japan wanted to go there but couldn't because, well, we need to remember that on that day the weather over there was horrible, terrible, totally terrible. I forced a lot of people to stay home as well.
Yeah.
So,
but I think it was wonderful. It wasn't terrible at all for me or horrible. It was just like you know, in a way, part of the moment you're crafting, or part of the moment you're allowing yourself to live or to go through, you know, everything that's going on around yourself, you know, might have an impact. And sometimes, when you look at it, you say, "Oh man, it was like terrible and everything. It was like pouring rain. It was just like crazy." But it was wonderful because it was all about, you know, the moment, being in this place. It was like full. People were not everybody were able to go in, so people were just like looking by the windows, but it was part of the experience. And music should be about this, but even more, life should be about this. And that's why we wanted to share that for free with the people.
There's just to tell you, there's one comment there. It goes exactly in what you're saying. It's Italo. He's saying, and all those cheerings and stories are now part of what impulses you to make the difference on the world. So it's exactly we can see that in this video. The vibe is there, and all the vision that you're sharing.
Yeah, and it's gonna be available right after.
Yeah, right after the
The
show,
show,
right after
after
this
the
Bla
show,
Bla,
yeah, it's free.
people
Download
will be
it.
able,
And
and
it's-
the page.
Make it yours.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
want
and
it,
you'll
so
see
send
it's
it on
Special
the chat,
package
please.
as well.
It's very special because even if you
It's
watch
precious.
it, yeah,
What's
you're
in the
gonna.
package exactly? When people download it, what's in there? What will they
Well,
get?
first of all, you've got like a 45
Minutes.
up to 50 minutes
Yeah.
movie,
Movie, yeah.
which is for me it's like a movie, you know. And you've got different four wallpapers
Four wallpapers.
that Kenny crafted. So that's really an experience, and that's why when we're able to do that every time, you know, just like Dina said, it was like in Toronto, and we're never trying to recreate something. Every single place is different, and so and Dina will be able to testify that when she's gonna be able to download it. But that was very unique, and people over there, when we said, well, you know, just turn up your cell phones and cameras and everything, and
let's share something.
exactly. So everybody were in the moment, and it wasn't like something that was rehearsed in a way that, you know, people might think of. It was really living the moment and just letting go, and I think that it turned out to be very, very personal in the song as well. So I don't want to spoil everything, but that's
But where
I'm
can
barely
they-
able to watch it, by the way.
But for sure, we went somewhere with the song. We never went before.
Yeah,
So and we discovered
this
it like just
video with the movie video song,
whatever
we may
bootleg.
call it.
Yeah,
There are gonna be 4 pictures
Yep.
as well, 4 wallpapers
Yep.
that people are gonna be able to use, put wherever they want, print, frame them, share, and I've seen them and they are incredible, totally incredible. And I guess it's going to give people another perspective, another vibe to what happened on that very special day as well. So right after the show, around 9 a.m. our time.
Yeah, or 9 a.m.
So in about 40 minutes from now, people will be able to go on yourfavoriteenemies.com/bootleg.
Yeah.
or just
Be
go to
able to-
yourfavoriteenemies.com.
Yeah.
It's very easy, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna be able
You'll
to.
find your way.
Yeah, exactly. It's very easy. Yeah.
And it's free, so people only have to enter their email address
That's it.
to be able to download it.
Yeah.
And they're going to receive a link in their email. And
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very simple. And as intense as this show has been, it showed a very different side of the band as well. Because what we saw, the other shows we could see in China and Japan were totally different. First of all, they weren't acoustic to start with. And I want to show people very short parts of the show you guys did in Tokyo.
Oh,
So
cyclone.
we're going to see that.
It's a
You
different.
ready?
It's a different tone.
But just as
Many
really,
colors
really
for
powerful.
one
Yeah.
drawing.
Let's watch that.
This is what rock and roll concert should be about. Remember back in the days when it was real. This is what rock and roll is about. Come on, we're here.
just before we continue on that, I know everybody wants to have access to the bootleg. So you need to go on the band's page, yourfavoriteenemies.com. You'll see where you can download it. And be there on the chat also for the contest. You'll have a picture, you'll have a chance to...
And there's a lot more to come.
Yeah, of course.
So on the chat, for people on the chat. So if you were hesitating, not sure yet, now would be a very good move to get on there
join.
right away.
Yeah.
So we could see a very different side of the band with that video, and that's fun because one guy from France called Tristan just said in chat, I just saw it pop, he was wondering if the whole show in Kyoto, the mood could have been recreated if it was somewhere else, and I think this is what we could see there. It was totally different setup, totally different vibe, but the intensity, the mood, and what you shared with the people were on the same level, even though it was...
But to answer Tristan, I think that the reality is it's impossible to recreate any, and because every place is different. You've got a vibe, you've got a unique sensation of what it is, you know, and when you're able to tune to the source of that spirit or whatever you want to call it, the mood or whatever, the vibe, it's impossible to recreate that, and that's why every concert is different, especially not only like the acoustic versions or the more intimate, just like in Kyoto, the more intimate concert we're doing, but I think that when you're really able to let go of your, you know, ambition or your security zone, or, you know, oh, we are well rehearsed, you know, we're like professionals, so we know how to do things, but we just left that at home when we left, which means that we were able to fully embrace the moment with everybody. And every concert, even if we were playing like, we played in China, we played 16 concert, you know, in 21 days, so it was like crazy. And every single night was different. The set list was different, we were just calling the shots, okay?
Like on the moment.
You know, and just, you know, that's the spirit. And then, so, and when we're gonna go and play in different cities, if we have the opportunity to do like different like little intimate concert like that, might be like in hotel rooms like in Toronto or in Temple like that, you know, it's part of, the concert is part of the real mood that's going on over there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because what we see there is it was the end of the show and we were all in the crowd with the people there, but during the concert in Tokyo, you know, there was a lot of different moods as well, you know, there were places where Alex was talking to the people and it was completely silent for the whole audience, and it was so deep and so special, and I think that you can touch those dimensions only when you just let go and allow the people, allow the music, the band, the moment to take over. You know, it's not about us anymore, it's really about what's going on there, you know, and it's there that you can just live the passion in all of its aspects.
We never knew what to expect. Like one night, Alex could be dancing quietly in the middle of the crowd. The other night, the drum hands up in the crowd and crowd on the stage. So.
Yeah, but at the same time, what's great is that we're all the time. It's nothing. It's never loose or whatever. We always stay connected together.
That's right.
It's not like, okay, I feel like playing behind my head. It's always we just
it's part of the whole.
Yeah, it's part of the whole, and when we touch it, we all stay connected together. If Alex go in the people, we kind of look at each other. We really stay together. And
because it would be very easy, you know, especially with the guys. They're so amazing, you know, they're amazing musicians, and
thank you very much.
It would be very easy just to, you know, let's do whatever. But it's not about that. It's really about, and that's right. That's a great comment, Ben. It's really about, you know, the commitment we've got all together as a band and with the people, and then but we need to stay connected, not only with the crowd and the people, but connected with each other.
Yeah, totally.
So, sometimes it was
looking for Alex. He's okay, good. So far
that
away.
must have been a challenge for most of the nights you actually played.
You can ask Big Bird about it as well.
Some comments were received from people both in China and Japan were that they had never seen a band with a singer spending more time in a crowd with the people than on stage.
Yep.
And so many fans spending more time on stage than in the crowd.
It's a powerful symbol. You know, there's no barrier anymore.
Yeah.
I remember you did that on Osaka. It was different way to express it, but you take the barrier in front of the stage and you freaking push it. And the people just at the beginning didn't know what to do. After that, they understand that come.
Yeah. There's a lot of confusion sometimes when you're just like opening
breaking barriers and walls, and
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, we can do that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
No limits.
Yeah.
Especially in moments like, okay, the guys are gonna play something very intense.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
what do you want us to play now?
Yeah.
But that's why being all together and being so close and attention to each other really pays off and really is important.
One night we were, I don't remember where we were in China, but it was very intense. It was so intense, and we're playing and it was so hot. The house was like packed, and it's very like, and then I had like a bottle of water, and I just like threw some water in the crowd, and it was just amazing, and people were just like crazy. And one guy, just like in front of the stage, 2 beers.
Oh man.
It was just like
cameras, all the pedals, the cameras.
Stuff.
With Guangzhou.
It really felt like,
and you're just like, okay, and for a quick second, we just look at each other, and can you imagine like
A rampage of it.
all the people in the crowd just
doing
okay,
that,
let's do it.
No. All the
But well,
pedal.
hopefully that didn't happen.
It would have been
I know.
awesome otherwise.
it was one night. One night at the
Just to
Vox.
go back to the Japan tour, don't want to
Yeah.
stop you or anything, but if you have more stories, I'm sure the SFCC members will be very happy to hear them. So let's keep a few things only for them in that digital date we're gonna have
Perfect,
very
that's
soon
right.
after. Because, well, to go back to the Japan tour, the main reason you went there actually was for the Hope project.
Yep.
And you decided to do some shows along the way. And
Well, the main reason was the whole project, but the reality is it was the reason.
yeah,
And people asked us to play.
yeah.
So it wasn't even planned to
Yeah.
play, at first. It was really going there. So,
For the Hope project
Yeah, exactly.
in itself. Just for people who may not know what the Hope project is, well, that's a project that you started right after the tsunami hit the northeastern coast of Japan to help the people who were victims of that. And you decided to have people write, draw, or do anything on these postcards, and you went to bring them to a shelter.
The people. Yeah.
So this is what the Hope project is about, giving a little glimpse of hope to the people. And what exactly did you do in Japan with these postcards?
Well, we went to see the people over there because what we wanted to do is, for some it could be easy to just to give money, and money is important when you have the resources to give, and you're trusting the different organizations you're giving to. But what we wanted to do with the whole project was to be able to infuse hope in the people and to let them know that we're there and that our voices can make a difference. A few words can make a difference. And when we went there with all the like huge posters and like so many
Cards.
boxes
How many
of cards.
boxes?
I don't know. There were so many.
There was so many.
Thousands of them.
Tens of thousands of
Oh yeah, that
cards.
was just like crazy.
Wow.
And when we arrived there, the mood was just incredible, and we realized that it was really, the connection was already there. So that was something very, very special, and we just wanted to support them and to let them know that you're not alone.
You could meet the volunteers and
Yeah.
share with
We're
them.
gonna see a little video that the video team did of your time you spent over there, and then we can keep talking about this right after. But just before, so people can know exactly what it was over there, what you saw, how it was for you, we're gonna watch this short clip.
When dreams are filled with hopeless dawn,
Millions of stars without a shine,
I keep my head close to the ground,
waiting for God whispering your
I
felt my eyes 1,000 times, hiding regrets deep down inside. Gave up my soul to change the frame. Midnight is crashing, it looks so empty. Need one more wish before goodbye. Midnight is crashing, it looks so empty. Need one more wish before goodbye. I used to pray to believe, but it's all the same. Love wasn't made to deceive. Love wasn't made to deceive. I used to pray to believe, but it's all the same. Love wasn't made to deceive. Love wasn't made to deceive.
Wow.
There's no words.
Yeah, that was a very emotional time.
Still to see that.
Hard
Yeah.
to even speak after this. How did you live that day over there?
I think it was very. First of all, it was very special to we've been really in the middle of all this, this tragedy with the people from the very beginning, and so obviously we've seen all the clips, on YouTube, on BBC, and all those different channels, but to be there, you realize that it's something to be, kind of a spectator or a witness of what happened, but when you're actually walking in the, in those scenes, it's just another dimension. It was very shocking in many ways, but at the same time, what was intense was not only the fact that we were walking, in all those stories, that were just like thrown away pieces by pieces. We were able to see people's lives, around everywhere. But I think that the fact that we just looked around and it was so wonderful. It was a beautiful day. The wind was just so good, and we were able to understand that it used to be such a wonderful place, and so it was quite a paradox in a way, and to see that people were already
in action,
rebuilding and in action, and that was just like overwhelming. It's very difficult to put words, but I think it just set the tone of what was about to, to be lived all together. I don't know for you guys, but
well, it was like so delicate to be there, so humbling.
Yeah,
like we were talking about. And at first, when we arrived to the shelter, I remember being like so overwhelmed that I couldn't almost speak to people, and I thought to myself, I said, I don't even want to go further, and after it's been really amazing, because people told us that, some told us like, oh, it's been 3 months since families are living in this gymnasium, no intimacy or almost, but still the vibe that was there was, like we said, people were in action already, and it was so peaceful. And Alex was saying this place for sure, used to be so beautiful, and it still is, but people were focusing on that, they were already, talking, they were already in the future and already like rebuilding everything, and it's been a very delicate moment, as you could see when, Alex hugged.
And just now we can see how much of an impact this moment had on each and every one of you, just by seeing your reaction.
It's
right
testifying,
now.
about
people. Well, people have been touched by this project a lot, and since the video started, the chat is only about that.
Yeah.
People thanking you guys, people from Japan thanking you for what you've done for this project. People from all over the world saying how proud of you they are and how happy they've been to participate in that project, because a postcard is never only a postcard when you put your art into it. And this is what people are talking about, and they want to know what's going on with the project now. Is it over now that you've given all the postcards?
But you know what's
to the
amazing?
shelter?
When you're looking to the history of a postcard, it's always something that is awaited, but you never know when it's gonna come.
That's true.
You know, and so when we initiated the whole project, we didn't know exactly what would be like. We didn't know the whole spectrum of it. And when people started to really to embrace the project and to get really into it, we were like, not only overwhelmed, but we were proud of the people. And you need to understand that we were the first people to go there, as only like to tell them, as like an international family, to go there and to hug them and to let them know that they're not alone, and to tell them, hey, we love you and we're here. And it was almost impossible to get there. We had to take taxis and everything. It was the logistic of everything was quite something. But the fact that we managed to get there, for people it was amazing. But honestly, I would be very dishonest to say that it was all about giving. When we arrived there, we weren't expecting what we would be facing, because people were so generous, they were so courageous, but they were also very open. I never felt like any kind of bitterness or any type of anger or frustration at all. And I was able to understand that the peace that used to be part of this very particular community and was very special. We were able to feel that peace, even if we talk with people that just lost some family members, and they've lost everything they had, everything they've been working for generations vanished, but somehow what was really precious for them was that spirit. And they, even in the midst of this terrible tragedy, they kept it, but they've been able to just like it was blooming, and it was an ever-growing moment. So that was very special. And of course, when we decided to keep going, because they've asked us, they just that it's very, when they looked at all the postcards and they we had so many, it was just like crazy, and they looked at it, and all the people, all the kids that that being part of the project as well, and they just like look at us and said, please, come back, or and it's important. We've got kids that are just starting to realize what really happened, and we would love for you, if it's possible, for you guys to come back and just to to keep going. And because when tragedy like that happened, when you're not, when it's over in the media, some people might say, well, cool, it's over.
Fine.
See us, see you at the next tragedy. But we realized that the need, that everlasting bond we had with them was very special. So, and we're gonna keep going and with the whole project, obviously, and it's very important. So keep sending your message if you haven't, just keep sending.
Even if you had already,
and you want to share again.
There's no limit of one message you
especially
can send
after
to the project.
especially after watching the video and everything.
Because people have been part of it and they're proud of what we're doing. So go ahead, guys, and write as much as you want, because people, they need that little spark of hope that we can all bring.
And I wrote it on the chat, the address. It's simple. It's on the band's page, showyourfavoriteenemies.com, and you'll see there's a section for the whole project.
Yeah.
So, and you can read more about it, and even when you were on tour, you wrote some blogs of when you went there. It's really, really touching, but hearing you makes us be there even more with you. But you can go on the band's page and you'll see all...
and I can tell that, you know, the people, the volunteers over there, they really receive your love.
Yeah.
And
Like-
thank you.
Oh yeah, and the way they hugged us, and the way just that they hold our hands. You know, we knew even if we weren't able to actually communicate, you know, we were thankful enough to have like Kosho and Momoka with us that they were translating, but we had that common language that was, you know, like the human, you know, being real and the authenticity of the moment, and when we got together, it was real. So we just wanted to communicate that with, you know, everyone, because you've been such a everyone everywhere, you know, and in the YFE family, you've been so supportive, and you've been part of this project, and you turned this project into something that it's now, you know, not only alive but needs to keep growing. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And today, we are celebrating the grand opening of the SFCC. And why exactly did you decide to do it today?
Well, actually, it's, you know, with everything that happened in Japan, we were supposed to open the SFCC.
Back then.
Yeah, and but with everything that happened in Japan, we decided, along with, you know, the members and everything, to wait for the whole project to really, you know, take off, and to really focus on the whole project. That was the priority of the band at the time, and there was no way we would, you know, celebrate something, you know, such as the SFCC without, you know, our Japanese family members. So that was very important for us, and even if we were very excited about the SFCC and about how, you know, the sharing part and everything, all the crazy stuff we were crafting, you know, it wasn't about that at all. You know, when you've got people, it's like when you're away and you know that you've got people home that are suffering, you know, you're not thinking about partying, you're thinking about going home and to just to be with your with your own, you know. And that I think that was what we had to do, and what we wanted to do with the whole project. So to being backed up by so many people, you know, in the SFCC was just like overwhelming, because you need to understand that people were not only enthusiastic about, oh, you know, SFCC is going to be so cool, and we kept talking about it, but people really committed, you know, they joined, so they were expecting, you know, the packages and everything, and they wanted to you know, just to get excited, because they were, you know, and it was exciting. But suddenly when everything happened in Japan, so everybody kind of said, well, okay, whoa, you know, just let's take a little break here, and we need to focus on the whole project. We need to make sure that when it's going to be time, you know, for our Japanese family members to join us, and when they're going to be ready to celebrate, then we're going to do it. But until then, you know, we don't even want to think about, you know, doing a party and knowing that, you know, it's not everybody that will be able to make it. So, and in that sense, we were just like so surprised, because that's the beauty of the, you know, of your favorite enemies, and, you know, in a very global way, which it is, you know, is there's no such thing as selfishness, you know, and people just like, hey, what about me, you know, I paid for something and I want to have my t-shirt, and you know, hey, what, you know, you've been talking about this, and I don't care about, no, there's no such thing as selfishness. And yeah, it's very incredible. So it makes it even more, you know,
joyful today.
Yeah, joyful.
Everybody's there.
Exactly. You can celebrate.
Now it's time to party.
It's great because we have a lot of new people here on the chat, and there's Tristan that was asking, but what is this FCC exactly? We're talking about
Good question.
He's curious. I know many are.
It's called a Secret Family Call Club, and it's just a little idea we had back in the days when we arrived here, and because it was so funny at the time. People were just saying, "Oh, you guys, you're living in a church. It's so cool, and you're like a
Are you
cult
a
or
cult?
something." Just like, yeah, you're cool.
You're cool.
And we thought it was a great idea just to to be able to communicate and to connect with with our people in a different environment. So we just decided to create the Secret Family Call Club, which is the SFCC, as a community. If people wants to, of course we're on Facebook, Twitter, and at least you are, and MySpace and everywhere. But some people, they say, well, we have more questions about Miss Isabel's diary, or we have more questions about the lyrics, or we want to get in touch with Ben, with Moose,
Or be part of the studio.
Exactly.
Activities.
So people were actually asking us to have another place, to call it home.
Yeah.
And so that's when, with all those different ideas and people asking us to do, crazy stuff. So we said,
Okay, but just a little more concretely, let's say I want to become a part of that famous SFCC,
Yeah.
the Secret Family Call Club. How do I do that? And what does it imply? What does it mean for you? For me?
Are you ready
Sorry.
to give your soul?
So that
As simple
price
as
to
that.
pay?
There's a simple form.
Well,
It's
just
very
give me your neck.
All right. Well, that's maybe just a little too
But if you go
high
on the band's
paid for
page-
something.
Yeah,
but
you just have to go to on the band's
Enemies.com.
page. Yeah, it's
All the
very,
details are
The
there.
address.
all the
Yeah,
descriptions
big
there, so
thing.
people
Yeah.
can know
SFCC.
And we have it
what
in
they can
4
expect.
languages so
Yeah.
far. So
Yeah.
But the thing
English,
is,
French, Japanese, and Russian.
yeah, and we're gonna have
So-
Chinese and but
More
the,
language will
yeah.
be added.
the thing is, we just wanted to share on a different level.
Yeah.
And I know we're living in a very fast-paced type of time now, but some people, they just wanted to slow down a bit and just said, okay, I just want to communicate with you guys. So it's gonna be very easy. We're gonna have our own profiles, and it's like having like our own little Facebook or something,
Okay.
But we're able to give like
But if you're-
different insights and everything.
Yeah, and this is what's opening today.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
community.
Yeah.
Because everything else started because like the digital dates, we started
Yeah, everything.
doing them months
Yeah,
ago.
exactly. We
Yeah.
just we give it all
And,
already.
for the SFCC member as well,
Yeah.
don't forget the digital date that's coming right after
Yeah.
this Bla Bla Bla.
And a
And-
digital date, if I may, is just like a way to, because we're always we want to share more. And
Yeah, I
we're-
think people could see that already.
there's so many things going on.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we never felt so much alive, and we've been together for, seems like ever together, but we're just touching something that's so wonderful, and we're able to fully embrace it to the fullest, and we want to share with the people. So the SFCC was something that was asked by the people,
Yeah.
but it was something that we needed as well, just
Wow.
the digital day, just to keep talking about different subjects, and some people, they want to have like collector items and stuff, and just just to create the moment, and just to feed it even more.
Yeah, because as you can see in everything we're showing, Kyoto, Tokyo,
Yeah.
in China, or at home,
You
it's all
prepared.
about
Oh,
us
go
all
ahead.
together and
Yeah.
sharing.
Yeah.
So even for us, it's so cool. So we're gonna join you guys there a lot and
For the
share.
SFCC,
And
it's not about the band crafting something. It's about crafting something together.
yeah,
exactly.
So the interaction, like
Yeah.
it's
And for the people
you
all
to
guys,
interact with
you
yeah,
prepared
each other.
something very special for the SFCC members.
Yeah, that's the thing. Jeff told me, he said, okay, but you need to understand that we cannot give away everything, right?
Okay, but there's a little surprise because
Exactly.
you promised
So,
Alex actually.
This is my thing now.
Yeah, you promised
Suck on
surprise.
it.
So we're gonna see a little video of that first surprise they can expect
Yes.
in their package.
yeah.
awesome.
Let's see that.
I used to pray to believe, but it's all the same. Love wasn't made to deceive. I used to pray to believe, but it's all the same. Love wasn't made to deceive. Midnight is crashing. Midnight is crashing. crushing, and I wanna hear you. Are you here? Midnight is crushing, it's so empty. With one more wish before goodbye. Midnight is crushing, looks so empty. With one more wish before goodbye. Single touch, perfect score. Burning church with open doors. Single touch, perfect score. Burning church with open doors. Single touch. Single touch. Single touch. Single touch. I'm waiting before you. 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 A single touch. A single touch. A single touch. Single touch. A 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 single touch is all I need. A single touch is all I can get it tonight. Can't get it tonight.
Wow.
Wow.
See how many comments we have
Oh,
there?
yeah.
So, since the video started, and everybody's asking, well, first of all, comments about the show, but also
Yeah.
how they can join the SFCC, how they can have access to this video. So it's pretty simple, yourfavoriteenemies.com. But seriously, this show is amazing.
Yeah.
So
it
It's
was-
another
something
bootleg,
that
right?
all the members will receive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
This-
decided
Alright.
to do like a proper DVD
Yeah.
with it. You
Let
know.
us know more about that project, because now we only saw a glimpse of it, but people want to know more. They don't.
Well, first of all,
know.
it's a 50. We play like for 50 or 55 minutes concert, and it's like
More
a
than we were
total,
Shanghai?
supposed to do.
total mayhem of
It's at the
intensity.
music festival.
We're
Yeah,
supposed to
exactly.
play 40
Shanghai.
minutes, but then
and we had such an amazing time, and it was so it was very defining of the moment we had with the people in China, and it was a good representation also of, your favorite enemies. And so we decided to not only to give it away like as
A bootleg.
a downloadable
Yeah.
bootleg. We really wanted for the people to have it, like it,
And
like a
then-
proper, like
Yeah.
like the artwork and everything,
Yeah.
and it's very important. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, I do understand.
So because we wanted the people to be able to touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's, and we're gonna have like bonus materials and interviews and everything.
Yeah.
And so you don't know about this,
I
but
can
yeah.
totally understand why you want people to be able to touch it, because we know your special relationship with music and your love for vinyls, for
Yeah,
example.
that was an
But I
idea,
can
but
also
vinyls,
understand-
like a video on vinyl wasn't possible. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
But I can also understand
coming.
Jeff's point of view about like, okay, well, let's not give everything away for free to everybody all the time.
Yeah. Oh, but I've got another thing also. I'm sorry.
It's alright, man. Go
yeah.
ahead.
Something else.
Since it's been
It's the great opening.
Everything is allowed.
Jeff has been very busy.
Really?
In the last couple of weeks. So Ben and I and the rest of the guys, we've been able to work on, as you've seen the Kyoto concert we did, and so with the guys, Jeff, you're gonna be very happy that we decided to do also a hard copy DVD with it.
Sorry about that.
Exactly.
You guys are awesome.
So people will have, the opportunity to have also
The Kyoto and the Shanghai.
both in their hands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wow. Send us pictures, please.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
Should have told
And
you before.
you've been giving.
We're
a lot of
sorry.
Yeah, I
stuff,
like this band. It's just
You've been giving
full
a
of
lot of stuff to
surprises.
the SFCC members already, like the the previous bootleg.
Yep.
You released the very first one from the Canadian Music Week in Toronto.
Yep.
And the SFCC members had an extended version of that with more videos, more shows. And let's say I subscribe today. Will I be able to have that?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So everything that has been started since the beginning of like the pre-opening of the SFCC, everybody's going to be able to have.
Yeah, and today's counts as day one. You know, it's not like something. You know, nobody will feel like, hey, you know, what the heck is going on?
So if I
Yeah,
subscribe
not at all.
like 2-3 months ago,
Are you gonna
I
have?
kind of had them for free.
Yeah, yeah. So everything, you know, everything. It's so crazy. I'm sorry, but you know, since Jeff wanted to when he showed up the first time with his guitar and said, you know, I'm gonna do like a
true.
contest and everything. So we felt like we had to give an extra push, but for everybody.
Okay, but
You guys are
for
learning.
people who may not know about it, what's the story?
Well,
with the guitar?
it's your story. So where's the guitar?
Where's the
go
guitar?
with the story. What's the story about it, Jeff?
Well, it's very simple. In fact, I have this. Thanks, Big Bird. I have this guitar since the a long
Almost the
time
beginning,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah, almost the beginning of the band, and it traveled with us in Europe, in Japan, and everywhere
Video
we've
clips.
been. Video clip,
Wow.
everywhere. So for me, I was very happy and proud to simply give it away to somebody.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll do a contest or something.
In September,
in September,
probably,
yeah,
the end of
probably,
September.
yeah. And our dear brother Kusho, who is one of the most
Amazing
amazing artists, we had the chance to.
Paint on it.
Yeah, so he's gonna paint something on it, you know. So the guitar will be
Very
something
unique.
very unique and special. So it's really the extension of our heart for the our
And
friends.
So
you
it
guys
will be
were talking
available-
about sharing.
It will be available for all SFCC's members.
Yeah.
To
So
win,
they only have to subscribe to get a chance to win
That's
it.
it.
Yeah.
That's
It's
it.
as simple as that.
Yeah.
Simple
On your
as that.
favoriteenemies.com.
Yeah. Feels like some kind of a commercial.
commercial.
Yeah.
But
But
you
you
know,
know,
asking to say.
the beginning of it was all about like giving, and now it's all about subscribing.
about
I feel like I've been fooled.
But we're only giving you guys more opportunities to give stuff away.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
members you have, more stuff you can give.
Exactly.
And with this
So-
guitar,
That's the
Yeah.
real, that's the real
Right.
spirit of the SFCC.
And I've
It's
seen,
about that.
and I'm telling you, Kenyu and I, we've been working along with Kosho. We've been working on the T-shirt.
Some more secrets here.
I mean, dude,
So secret.
You know, it's so secret. I don't even
I don't-
know what it is.
Nobody knows about it.
No.
Yeah.
yeah, it's something.
Yeah, there's a secret
Now we're
lab
doing an
here in the
amazing time to
church.
keep on
Life is hard.
secret.
Life is hard.
Life is hard. There's a
Yeah.
secret
All
lab
right.
here in the church
Yeah.
with Katie and
Alright, okay,
Alex.
before more people get mad at you because they don't know about those
Mad at me?
secrets. Yeah, we want to know.
They
You're
would-
Yeah,
spoiling
you're
secrets all
mad,
the
not the
time.
people.
they would
You're
never
spoiling
dare.
secrets all the time, but after that you're only like teasing us with other.
More secrets.
Yeah.
We want to know more, and then when we want to know, you're bringing us just like very close to that edge of knowing everything, and then you stop.
Well, just join. Are you a member?
I am.
You're cool.
I know.
Oh, okay. You're cool.
Right, but the SFCC members obviously aren't the only ones you're giving free stuff
No.
to, because we could see that with the bootleg, and you
Yeah.
also prepared something very special for everybody to have. And this is the reissue of the album. Let me show it here.
So,
The album Love is a Promise, Whispering Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decided to do
Different
a reissue.
New
Yeah.
pictures.
And this will be available this Tuesday,
Yeah.
June
Tuesday,
28th.
June 28th.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
we did something very, very special about that. We did a very unique page on it, and we decided because it's not only about a reissue of the first album. It's really something else, something more, something way deeper, And we did a lot of videos where we share, where we talk about a lot of stories that haven't been told,
Yeah.
And we realized that so much, like for us to go back there is a lot of things, the band. We were going through a lot of crazy stuff. We almost disbanded, and it was a very hard period of time. But to be here today and to be so proud,
Yeah.
and to
Wow.
revisit those things. So every week, basically, starting this Tuesday, there'll be videos there for the entire summertime. And not only that, but we'll be there.
And how many videos are there?
I think we got 10.
10?
10.
10 videos, 10 different videos.
Yeah.
About-
French, English, Japanese.
And we're talking
Mhm.
about the different subjects
Yeah.
we've got. We're talking about the context from which we recorded the album. And we're talking about the lyrics. We're
Yeah.
talking about the name of the album.
The original concept.
Original concept. the reason why we haven't been to New York to
Or Dublin.
That's Jeff's part.
yeah, exactly.
Just can't wait for you to see
So
that.
anecdotes and everything. So we wanted to cover. It's basically a way to reappropriate, moments that were, that we haven't been able to fully live at the time for different reasons. Fans for you and to know, but there's no, and I can tell you, there's no censorship. It's really it's the story for what it is.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be able every time we're gonna release a video, and
That's the cool part.
When,
Yeah.
when are you releasing the videos exactly? Are there specific times, specific dates?
it's
or?
once
yeah,
a
we
week.
every Saturday night we're gonna release them,
Okay.
and so we're gonna be able after
Saturday
that.
night here for us
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Montreal.
yeah.
All right.
Sorry. Yeah, and we're gonna be. Yeah, we're so international.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I haven't
Eastern time.
I haven't transitioned into the rock star mood.
Transition.
And, yeah, so
It's all summer long, every Saturday.
and we're gonna be able to
We'll be there.
to chat with the people after every videos, to go even further, to answer more questions or to see the reaction.
And-
So after every video, so we're gonna be able to, we're gonna have like 3 different chatting moment with the people. One in Japanese, one in French, and one in international English. Yeah, exactly. So we really wanted to for this reissue to be a celebration. We had like 3 songs that weren't on the original CD, new videos as well. So it's
Oh.
basically like, it's not a spoof to try to sell more CDs or anything. It's really about celebrating.
Yeah.
And I
It's
was
a part
about
of
to
our
s-
story.
And
Yeah,
I-
exactly.
And I was about to say, I'm kind of surprised that you're not giving away some copies right now, or something like that. You know.
Well,
Actually, there's something I want to talk to
A
you
little
about.
I
surprise
heard some
or-
rumors about that. Not sure if you want to confirm or anything.
well,
but-
actually, we want to give away
Alright, there we go.
for
Having your
everyone,
face, bro.
Sorry, Jeff.
for everyone who wrote on the. So we're gonna
On
pick
the
3
chat.
people.
Awesome.
So we're giving away 3 copies, and
Yeah.
we're gonna sign them
Yeah.
obviously.
So
you know.
even
Over
more
here.
reasons to be on the chat to participate. We told you guys you had to be there.
And that's the thing. We really want the Bla Bla Bla, the live show, to be about this moment.
Yeah.
Just there's nothing like sharing and to be able to, to give away, not to give away stuff. It's so easy, but to actually give away something that's meaningful.
Yeah.
And this album changed our lives, and changed the lives of so many people, and still is, and it's part of the journey, and it defines the journey we're living
Wow.
right now. So
Just
that's quite
before-
amazing.
Just before we go to the other subject, I have a really, I love that comment saying, guys, after all this, you should write a book.
Nice.
Not now.
I know that you always
yet.
have new projects that made me laugh so much. I know that you will probably do it, give it after, and make it be available to everyone. So it's just great.
And people are really excited about these chatting moments as well, because I think, from what I can read on chat, it's been a very important album, very
Yeah.
meaningful for the fans who've been following you throughout the years, and for the new ones, the new fans who just discovered you as well. So to be able to know more, a different perspective on everything that surrounded this album, and to be able to share that with you live right after every video is released, people are really, really, really excited about that. And are you sure you're gonna do a chat in Japanese? Because this is a question.
Yeah,
Did you guys learn while you
No,
were
obviously,
there? Or?
obviously we're well covered with our brother Kosho and Momoka.
Momoka, yeah.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna be able to have a translation, obviously. But it was important, because it's such an important moment for every one of us.
Yeah.
To be able to share and to be able to experience that. We're talking a lot about living the moment. No boundaries, no distance, and I think it was time for us also to
Yeah,
open the gate a
that's
bit.
right.
Wow.
And it's
That's
just
right.
like to be able to to show the people who wants to look and see,
And live it for herself.
you know, what happened, and to ask questions after that. You know, how can
Wow.
He's very deep and
Yeah.
intense.
Yeah,
on many
it
levels.
is.
On many levels.
so that will be very special.
yeah.
And I
Can't
guess for all the details, for people to know what time the chats in their languages will take place.
Yeah, next Tuesday we're gonna have like a special little page on the band's website, which is yourfavoriteenemies.com.
Yay!
Be there.
Yeah,
It's good because people are asking.
yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
next
you will
Tuesday.
cover, eh?
On yourfavoriteenemies.com.
So you're gonna be able
People will
to-
be able to have
yeah,
all the
pe-
details.
If people want, because we've been asked a lot about, you know, different songs that people wanted to have, like I Might Be Wrong or Sunset Blow, No Time Left for Confusion. And so the album's going to be available on iTunes, but also we managed to have our own little system, so it's going to be way less, let's say less expensive, and we put like packages together. So just a celebration, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. So because people have been asking for that, and at first, you know, we just said, okay,
Yeah.
you know, how can we push, you know, the idea a little further. So, yeah.
We have really good reactions, I can tell you.
Oh
so
yeah,
far,
people are
so-
really excited
yeah.
about this project.
Yeah.
And well, we kind of went overboard a bit.
Yeah, it's supposed to be an hour.
With the time. I know, but I didn't want to stop you. Everything and people's reaction.
Stepha's manager is gonna call.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm
Overtime.
surprised he hasn't fell asleep yet.
You know what?
Congratulations,
You know what,
Steph.
sister? I'm a man full of surprise.
Oh yeah, that you are.
Yeah,
I love
indeed.
Silk.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah,
The
just
silk
before,
did
really work.
Yeah.
You changed, man.
just before we say goodbye, the next Bla 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 should be in fall.
Yeah.
So people will be able to have more details very soon. We're gonna let them know, and of course, they check the band page, yourfavoriteenemies.com. They're gonna be able to know everything that has to be known, unless, well, obviously, you guys have a surprise for us, which may happen in that we may have another Bla 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 sooner
Yeah, maybe.
than
I
this
don't know.
fall.
We'll see.
We'll see.
And usually summer means vacation,
Mhm.
days off. But for you guys, it's
All
totally
right.
different. You're starting a new project that's called. Go ahead.
Chaos and Requiem, which is we're bringing you guys in way more in the creation of the album. We're still in studio, and I don't know if Sean is the co-producer of the album. I don't know if his wife allowed him to be on the internet.
Didn't see
I
him
didn't
on
see
today.
Yeah, he's on vacation after a couple of weeks with us, and
He
Seth
needed it.
he needed some
Oh yeah.
well-deserved
Oh, yeah,
vacation.
yeah.
So
Incredible.
so we're in studio. It's very intense, and we're having such a great time as well. And we just wanted to be able to share. And we were looking for a way to, you know, we're all different in the band, and we've got all different, you know, different ways to look at things and to live things. So this project will be some kind of a blog, some kind of a studio diary. So you'll be able to see like maybe videos. I might write a few things, and you know the guys as well. And so it's gonna be very like it's a chaos, you know, which is great because you don't know what to expect.
Yes.
Yeah, and you don't know if you know, it's not like it's not a daily. It's in, you know, it's the moment.
It's
So,
gonna happen on the spur of the moment.
Yeah.
Like you live pretty much
yeah,
everything, because in studio you can't say what's going to happen.
No.
yeah.
Anyway, and
Which turns Sean's crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
After 15 minutes working on a sound, okay, we can record the track. No, Sean, we're not over yet.
You're not done.
It's
Yeah.
getting
And
crazy.
then you can see the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but that leads
True
to
in the
great
morning.
results.
yeah. So anyway, so you're
well.
gonna be able to see that, and
When?
we should start mid-July. I think it's
July.
yeah. So we will let you know. There's a
Yeah.
lot of dates already, so we'll let you know. Just stay tuned. So yeah.
Stay tuned on
Your favorite enemies, though.
.com.
Yeah. And you
Well,
heard it on the Bla 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 the live show.
There should be some sponsorship
Yeah,
passing
exactly.
by, you know, this
Yeah.
But I guess the band's webpage, your homepage, really is a place to be if
Yeah.
people want to
Every
have
day.
all the information. And
Yeah.
of course, you guys on Facebook, Twitter, where there's a lot of information as well, and there's a manifesto where people can have all the releases, be informed.
It's in the band's newsletter called the manifesto.
There's so many things going on all the time, and we like to share so much.
And
so
we're gonna start over again with the Q&As, because
yeah.
everybody asked us to do.
It's gonna be
starting July,
very cool.
in the week of July 3rd.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be
very
cool.
soon,
Send
actually,
questions if you have some, whatever, you
Yeah.
guys. It's gonna be a very cool summer, and we want you guys to be with us. Of
Never
course.
taking a break.
No.
Never.
And we'll come back in fall with new shows, new everything. So it's gonna be very interesting.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Summer couldn't be filled with new projects without
Yeah.
the fall, without
More
other
new
new
projects.
projects.
I mean, we were working like 20 hours a day. There's
not
4
add a
left.
few
Yeah,
hours
exactly. There's
to
4
that?
left.
But
Let's
depending
do it.
on which days.
or depending on the person.
Yeah, on the
SF.
person, yeah. I said.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah,
Well, nothing.
exactly.
You're in
And for
security
fall,
here.
can we have like little previews of what's gonna happen? Do you know yet, or is it a secret? Or
Well, there's
are
a
you
lot
gonna
of things.
tease us?
There's a lot of things coming up, but we didn't tell anyone so far. But we're going back to China.
Yeah.
Back to China.
Back
Yeah,
to
China.
China.
Are you
August, End
serious?
of August.
Wow.
The big festival.
Yeah, August 27th. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be very
Wow.
interesting.
It's very special.
Yeah, and in Beijing. So yeah.
So maybe more bootlegs, maybe more blah blah blah, maybe more.
Maybe
Oh,
more
yeah.
countries after?
Yeah, because people like all throughout, and that's a question that is coming back every time,
Yeah.
every minute. When are you guys coming to my country?
Yeah.
Your favorite enemies don't
Jeff.
know.
Oh, Jeff.
Thank
Let's
you.
go there and everything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We've got a lot of plans,
Yeah.
and we just can't wait to share with everyone, you know, and to go back in some places, just like in Japan. We've been, you know, to go back in Japan after 3 years. It's been amazing, but you know, we just can't wait to go back in Europe and
Yeah, you'll know very soon.
yeah, exactly.
Very soon.
Oh yeah, it's gonna come very soon.
So we'll have a live chat with Alex.
Yeah.
You gotta do that.
Yeah.
You gotta do that.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe in the SFCC, people will have like a full, you know, a full
I'm sure.
schedule of concerts.
I'm
in the
sure
fall.
they will. I'm sure. I
That
will.
would
I will
be
learn stuff there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, guys,
Thank you.
for having been with us today. Thank you very much at home as well
Yeah, you
as
guys
for
are awesome.
watching, and you guys have been amazing
Yeah.
Definitely.
as usual. But I don't know. I feel like today's been very, very special. A great mood all throughout the show
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
both you and the people at home. I really felt like the connection
Oh, yeah.
was intense.
Really.
And
And you're gonna let people know who won and everything.
yeah, we're gonna contact the winners for the pictures, for the
The reissue.
reissue as well,
Wow.
for everything. So
Awesome.
The
This is so
issue,
cool.
I've put the address also in the chat so you can have it if you're not sure if you didn't hear it. You just
alright.
have to write to contest@yourfavoriteenemies.com and put in the title, new album, and you'll have a chance to.
It's so complicated. Just say I want to win. You know.
Oh
or
yeah,
that's it.
whatever people say.
Yeah, I mean that's.
yeah. All right.
Pick me.
So
Yeah.
don't forget, guys, for the SFCC members, we've got a digital date very soon. Actually, in a few minutes now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. It was up for new
And
coffee.
so it's going to give you guys, all of you, time to download the bootleg, the Kyoto bootleg.
I'm telling you, go and download
Oh, yeah.
that
Yeah.
freaking bootleg.
On
Gonna live such a
yourfavoriteenemies.com. You
Yeah.
can't miss that. You really
You
can't
need to
miss
do it.
that. And just before we leave,
Do it.
we have a special animation
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
that nobody has seen before.
No.
No.
We're waiting for
So,
it.
I hope it's the 4 hours version.
This means goodbye.
Yeah.
All right.
See you guys.
Goodbye.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
guys.
Have a great summer. Be careful.
Love you guys.
Used to pray to believe, but it's all the same. I wasn't made to deceive. I used to pray to believe, but it's all the same. I wasn't made to deceive. Midnight is crashing. Midnight is crashing. Midnight is crashing. I've with myself apologized, but we're too young for regrets. I gave it up, hard to deny. Would you believe, would you believe? This is it this time, I should say I have enough. It's better to dream than live and deny. Will you believe if I swear, we're spoiling home, leading to lies. We're way too numb to feel alive.
What? That's it? It's over already. Really? What? It was short. No, it was okay. It was okay. It's not you. It's not you. It's okay. It's not you.